I have a lot of this in the book, just a couple of snippets now about language. So when I started this work on health for this latest go-around, I was interested in chronic illnesses. And then I thought, well, what is a chronic illness? How long do you have to have it? Do you have to have the symptoms 24/7? What if you have the symptoms every day for an hour, 3 hours a week, 1 day a month? There's no definition of this. Now, this becomes very important because the word chronic has come to mean for us that we can't control it. It's just going to be. But nothing stays the same. What that means is the symptoms that we have are changing. And noticing these changes is going to be very important for us to capture and control our health. Not only that, but many of the symptoms, to the worst of diseases, actually go away for part of the time. Well, how can that be? So let's take asthma, for example. Now, what most people who have asthma believe is that they have asthma, and so when you need it, you reach for the inhaler. What I'm suggesting is that we need to attend to variability, which is a code word for mindfulness. Notice when we need the inhaler. So let's say when I'm with Beth Phelan, I don't need the inhaler. But when I'm with Martin Seligman, I need the inhaler. Well, then the solution is straightforward, right? Either don't be with Marty, or make my interactions with Marty more like they are with Beth. Okay? Take another one. Let's take dyslexia, because this is very typical. If you gave a page of, let's say, 250 words to somebody who is dyslexic to read, at most they may have 5 errors. That means they're getting 98% of what they're reading correct. It seems bizarre that we should define ourselves by our diseases. Now, if you realize it's only 2%, it might occur to you to say, well, why these words and not the other words? And then you start entertaining different theories, and you may solve the problem. So 3 things happen when we tend to the variability in our symptoms. 1, we say, gee, we don't have it all the time. And when we have it, it's not always as bad as we thought, so we feel better. The second is that it may occur to us ways to solve the problem. But the third, that while we're searching for these solutions, that's mindful, and all the research that I alluded to before and that we've been doing over the past forever suggests that just the mindful search is good for our health. Take another one, remission and cure. Now, a friend of mine had just come